And Vanessa, maybe there's a bit of positive in here as well, because for a lot of young people trying to get into the market, they're waiting for perfect conditions. They want massive growth increases, they want cheap interest rates, they want easy borrowing from the banks. They're never going to get it all. Is this potentially a good thing to actually force some people off the fence to say, well, you're only going to get it for another few months, make a decision now and get in the market?
I think it's a fantastic opportunity. I have people in my database who have been looking for 1 and 3 years. Ultimately, this isn't ideal, and I think it's a really good idea for them to actually go out now and make a decision, find a property in their area that's going to be suitable for them, and get into the market. I think the longer they wait, you know, the higher costs they're going to be. Property prices go up, stamp duty and first home buyer concessions change. I think really getting into the market as soon as possible is most ideal, and yes, I think it'll encourage some renters or first home buyers to actually get into the market and make that decision sooner.
Because it is tough for first home buyers. I mean, when you're young, when you've never bought a property before, there's so many things to think of. You're dealing with $500,000, say, it's a lot of money.
Yeah, it's very overwhelming.
Yeah, it's tough, and you're never going to get it perfect straight away. Say the difference between your young people that are doing it straight away, they're buying multiple properties, versus the ones sitting on the fence. What's the difference between those kind of people? Is it just a mentality of people who've just got bigger goals and they want to do something more?
Yeah, look, I think it's a real fear around getting into the market. People are scared that they're not going to have a life once they get a mortgage. But one of the processes that I go through with my clients is really teaching them to practice making the mortgage repayments before your actual mortgage starts. So essentially, say your repayments were $3,500 a month and you were looking for a property and it took you 2 to 3 months to actually find that property. I would say, look, during that time, how about you practice making those repayments into a savings account so that you're getting used to the repayments before you actually go out and buy. On the other side, the mentality of those people who are buying multiple properties, yes, it is just a quick decision, it's non-emotional, and people are just really looking at the facts and figures, and when they all stack up, make a decision.